You might think accepting every ride is going to make you a better Uber or Lyft driver, but here's the truth, it's not. And if you're doing that, you're driving wrong. And you're not just wasting your time, but you could also be losing money while driving. The crazy part, even Lyft's CEO says that the driver algorithm works in the driver's favor, but that couldn't be more far from the truth. And I'm going to show you why. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And that's right, we're talking about acceptance rate. So is a higher acceptance rate actually going to give you more, or is it going to cost you in the long run? Well, we here at the Rideshare Guy have run the numbers several times, and when you accept every single ride, yes, you could be losing out on money and not even knowing it. Uber and Lyft want you to think that accepting every ride is going to give you more money in the long run, and even reward those with high acceptance rates. You've even probably seen some of the little notifications that they give you, like you're the top 10% of drivers. Sounds good, right? But think about this. If Uber and Lyft has to try to convince you to take every ride, it's probably not going to be worth it for some of those rides. And what they don't tell you is that many of them actually are not profitable depending on the car that you drive. And they're priced that way entirely. And what they don't tell you about these rides, whether it's short distance, long rides, or even ones that are during peak traffic hours, that even if you accept them, sometimes they could be costing you money after you've figured out time, distance, and the wear and tear maintenance fuel on your car. Remember, the app's main goal is to get passengers picked up and dropped off as quick as possible while maximizing the earnings. And the driver's goal is to be paid fairly. And those two goals don't necessarily align. So let's do the math. Say you accept a 10-minute pickup and a $5 ride for $4. After expenses, it might be around $3. But factor in gas, wear and tear, all that other stuff, and it could be eating into your profits really quick. And over time, these filler rides might destroy your profits altogether. And one of the things that we always preach here at the Rideshare Guy is this is not an employee model. This is an independent contractor, and this is your small business. So treat it like that. And every business needs to know their costs in order to stay in business. And that's where GigU's profit calculator comes in. This is a free tool that you can go to. I'll leave a link in the description below that you can go and you can check out. You can put in your car, your make, your model, and some information. And in just a few minutes, it's going to give you a complete breakdown of the costs associated with your car. So you know when a ride is going to be worth it or not. Without this information, you're driving blind. And after you're done with the profit calculator, if you have an Android phone, download the GigU app because you can plug in that information and it's going to overlay on Uber and Lyft and let you know if the ride is actually going to be worth it, worth your time with a profit, or if it's not profitable or not what you're looking for. Now, even if you don't have an Android phone and you have an Apple iPhone like I do, you might not be able to do that part of GigU, but the profit calculator, you definitely can because it's for everybody and it's based on the vehicle. Now remember, smart drivers don't chase every single ride, they choose the right ones. And let's clear this up once and for all. Your acceptance rate does not matter. And more importantly, it doesn't define your success. Uber and Lyft don't deactivate you for being selective. Where it matters is completion rate or cancellation rate and also your rating. Those are the two factors where Uber and Lyft may look at deactivations, but not acceptance rate. In fact, a lot of drivers out there have acceptance rates that are lower than 50%, which means half of the rides that are coming in are the ones that they're taking, and the other ones, they're just letting it go. They focus on profitability, not volume. So if you've been accepting every ride thinking it's going to help your earnings, please stop doing that. Start thinking like a business owner, not an app operator. Remember, you don't get paid for every ride. You get paid for every smart ride. All right, and of course, I want to know, what's your acceptance rate? Put in the comments, let us know. And also, do you know your costs associated with every mile that you drive? What is it? Put in the comments, let us know. Now, if you want to check out the biggest change that Uber made during their Only on Uber event that I believe is the biggest game changer for most drivers, check out this video right here. And we'll see you in the next one.